Fellow friends, subscribers, anglers, YouTubers, creators, my family on YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to MBPFishing. Yeah, what am I going to do? There ain't anywhere else to catch any fish, for crying out loud. I'm back in the spot, and I've got some, I got some icky. The only thing I could figure out that I had that might work, liner rig. We'll see. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? It don't work. That's basically the worst that could happen. It don't work. I still got some worms, so we're gonna keep on trying. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you. Welcome in. We're just getting these rods out. These are the first two casts. Nightcrawler in here. On the shorelines and everything. You know, why didn't someone remind me about that cute little drum I had yesterday? They actually work rather good for bait during the wintertime. And no one reminded me, why don't you keep that and use it for bait tomorrow? Yeah, that's holding out there perfect. That's in like 15, 20 feet of water. Yeah, it's still late because I was, kind of working around the shoreline, seeing if I could any other spots, and I got a couple little nibbles down there in that one cove, but they were little itty bitty suckers. I don't know what's wrong with that stuff. That ain't coming off. What is that crap? Like cottonseed mixed with, what is that? Man, that stuff is tough. There it goes. That's like cottonseed mixed with tissue paper. And I was gonna build a fire, but I was like, yeah, I'm dressed. It ain't that cold yet. Now I do have my lighter food and everything just in case we need to start a fire, and I can always build a little fire pit right here. Start a nice little campfire if we have to. I ain't going if we don't have to. There's a lot of freaking work doing that. Hang on, folks. I'll come and chat with you in just a second. Let me get this rod out here. And that's got some icky old stanky stank bait. The only thing that's going to hit that is if a blue cat or channel or something. And this is just going to go right out here. Well, that rod's drifted down a little bit, so I got to, unless I can tighten this up just a little bit. No, that thing wrong with the reel. There we go. All right, that looks pretty good. I tried to get a really good camera feed today. I hope I got one. It's kind of showing the rods real good in the background, and we're up another, if you guys notice, the water's up another, say, 8.5, 10 inches, maybe a foot. So this water's, steadily going up. See, now the current's going back in the right, going back to right, so I get a chance to cast this on. All right, this going right out here. Ah, wind. That sucked. All right, that looks good. Just leave it just like that, Michael. Just sink straight down. Waiting. All right, there, hit the bottom. I tried to get a good camera angle for everyone to. Because I saw on that last live feed, you could not see both rods. So I think that's good. I had to push the camera back just a little bit, but that's got some stinky old stinky stank bait on it. It's gonna require, oh, just bite. Oh, you sucker. You guys saw that? Yep, that stink bait might work. Something was popping on it. I should have just let him hit it. And this is some icky stuff. I mean, you can basically just take a rock and stick it in there. And every time you recast, you got to kind of smear more of it on there. Like that. Every time you recast, you got to kind of smear more of that crap on there. That's like ick. And this stuff I actually let dry out for a while because it was so, hope it's vital worm. Oh, I don't know what them are. Could have been a little blue cat or something. Should have let him hit it. I don't think I had that work on there right for that one. Maybe it'll take me a minute more to get to you folks. Hang on. Appreciate your patience. I'll be over there in just a minute. That's a nice fish just hit the surface right over there. I heard that. It's just a pop. That's like way too far out, but she should stabilize here in just a minute. I think these blue cat and stuff are kind of holding in here closer. Because this is so deep. I don't think they actually mind coming in here. That's back up. Let's see if I can get to the chat without the rod pulling again. That looks pretty good. Weirdly enough, I think they're hitting that night crawler more because it basically has no scent, right? So my hands have got stink bait on them. I think that night crawler got a bite because it got smeared with a little bit of stink bait. And that's a really old trick I used to use back in the day. Is I used to take night crawlers and used to stick them in stink bait. Gives them just that little extra, right? No first cast jinx because I missed the fish. So thanks for tuning in, folks. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Takes a couple of minutes to get them rods rigged up. Rube, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you. Hey, Bob, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Dark Magician, what's going on? Dano, thank you. What's going on? Appreciate you. What's going on? And we have Fishing with Steve. What's going on? Thank you. Jay Fishing, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, Jay. Appreciate you. What's going on? The house. Thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Army Mom, what's going on with Steve? Thank you. $5 super sticker. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. You deserve a meow for that one. Meow. Yeah, it's good. Yep, Carpenter. Sometimes I have to check the kind of thing. And let's see. I think I'll call it with chat. Let's see. Jay Fishing, Thunderstuck, and let's see. Dano, you were the first 3 in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. And PA, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We had one bite. I got stink bait on the close rod, and I've got night crawl on the far rod. Hey, Rude. Yes, let's see. Jay Fishing says Dark and hey Dark and hey PA. Let's see. PA says hello everybody. This is kind of a camera angle you guys haven't seen. I propped this sucker up about 6 feet. This is about as high as she'll go. I just about have to stand up to see the light on this one. So yeah, this screen does not. These screen gloves are supposed to work on the screen. She just does not like to use them. Oop, there's a bite on the stink bait. There's a bite on the far rod too. Come over here and you stop hitting, huh? Suckers. That was another big one. That was over there. But I guarantee you, this stink bait is that stink bait is just all over the place. Well, let's see what that fish did with the worm. Well, I forgot that was a bait caster. I was picking it up like it was an open face reel. Oops. Looks like she's okay still. Yeah, that one I'm casting quite a bit closer. I'm figuring it's 15 feet of water. It's like 20 feet, a couple feet past that. I think 15 feet's plenty for these fish to come into. It's like I keep doing that. Every time I see like a bald eagle or something go by, I look up and I look down and the rod's doing that. I put that on a short feed today. I did that at least twice yesterday while I was looking over. I hear that bald eagle and I look down and my rod be going. I do have some bread too and stuff. I can make some stinky stink bait bread balls. I haven't made that in a long time. You basically make a bread ball and you stick it in the stink bait and you get that stink bait all in that. Ugh. But she was so cute. That looks like I didn't want to keep him. It didn't actually occur to me till this morning, like, why the heck didn't I keep that drum? Let's see. Hondo, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, the chat feed's doing the stupid thing again. Oh, there we have it. See, Dano gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for that, Dano. That's awesome. We have 5 new members to the Pride. That always makes the phone sneak so up. So let's see. You got 5 meows coming for that one. Meow, 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 meow. There you go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see. Mind, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Mind Bender. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome, Dano. Appreciate that. Pride's getting stronger and stronger every day. This is kind of a back current. If you look out in front, that's heavy current right past that tip. So it churns around here and it kind of goes back and forth. So you got to kind of watch those rods, make sure they fall straight down, because unless you do, you get that, oh, there's a bite on the stink bait. You guys saw that rod nip a couple times. And that's got a treble hook on it, so if something nips on the part where there's a treble hook, I got me a fishy. And usually that's, there's some decent blue cats out here right now. I've seen a few of them busting the surface. Water temperature is like 35, 36 degrees. Yeah. NJ Gar, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? We had 5 new members to the Pride, thanks to Dano, and we also had a super sticker by Fishing with Steve. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. That's going to help out so much. Yeah, I can start a fire over here if it gets too cold, but I'm doing pretty good right now. It's like, what is it, 30? Yeah, 39 degrees. Unless you're dressed right out here, and I am dressed pretty good. That's another. See him hitting it? That's a snake bait. Yep, he's nipping at it. I got a lot of hungry little blue cat out here. They're hard as heck to hook. If a big one gets out here, they should hit it, but those little ones are just, they're coming up to that bait and just, they're nipping at it. Getting bites. Rod tips are moving. Definitely on the right track. Now that I found them, where did I cast there? I cast like right there. So I want to keep that bait in kind of that same area, because that stink bait's dissolving, and as it's dissolving, it's going to be leaving a trail. And anything big, like a bigger blue cat, he might be sitting right down there. It's going to take him 10, 15 minutes in this cold water to work his way up there to it. So if you keep casting in that same spot, you're going to get that bigger one to come in there. And this just got worm on it. I mean, just a little bit of worm. Hit it again, just nipping at it. Yeah, he's just nipping at it on it there. That's got a big old treble hook sticking off the end of that tube. So if I get a good one come up to that sucker, and this needs to be recasted every 10, 15 minutes, because that stuff does dissolve in the water. I mean, it dissolves slower in cold water than it does in warmer water, but it still dissolves. Let's see, where did I got? I want to get that stuff on me. Where did I put that stink bait? Ugh, there it is. I don't want to step on this stuff. Yeah, that's just some icky old stinky, stanky stink bait. I think it's blood type. Yeah, it's blood type. It's kind of like Uncle John's or whatever stink bait. I got it at the bait shop a couple months ago. I know that stuff works in cold water, so I figured I'd come down and try it. You guys are just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? If you haven't, double tap that screen for me. Double tap. It's free. Another nip on that. Yeah, they're still nipping on out there. They're definitely still nipping on it out there. These aren't the right gloves. I shouldn't be wearing these right now anyways. What I do with the other ones? These are for screen work. I do with the other ones. There they are. These are more for keeping warm. They're cotton or wool or whatever. A little bit more circulation in the hands. When you get over 50, you start losing circulation in your fingers and stuff. And the colder it gets, the worse it hurts. All right, let's check this one out, see what's going on. It looks like most of it's still on there. Little part's been uncleared. Yeah, you want this kind of just so that it covers up the treble hooks. And this is just a little homemade tube. You can basically do this with any kind of little tubes you got around, pencils, pens, whatever. Pop a couple holes in it with a nail. And that's it. Just a little icky, yucky thing of stink bait. Wow, that stuff stinks. Whew. That's about it. That's pretty much where I casted it. Within a good 8 or 10 inches. And she's still saying, there it goes. Yeah, we got about, I say about 15 to 20 feet of water here. And then it drops off into the river channel about 30 feet. So that's a pretty deep water. Yuck. I did not want to get that stuff on my hands, but I use turpentine or gasoline to get that crap off when I get home. Because that stuff's got everything in it. From dog food to miscellaneous meats and corn, rotten green, whatever. You'd be surprised at some of the specialities in stink bait. It's always got some in it. Them little ones are nipping at it pretty good. Hang on, I'm with you guys, so folks, in just a second. Yeah, we got shifting currents again. Now it's going back that way. And I got to wait for her to stabilize so I can get this one back out here. I mean, I could flail it down there, further down the river, but she's just going to come back up. And the more you bounce down here, the better chance you have of getting snagged. But try it. The higher the water gets in here, the more the fish should be moving in closer and closer. And you guys know we're getting near a full moon. Yeah, I heard him again. I think that looks pretty good. They're both pretty much even. That means they're going to keep drifting back and forth as the current goes back and forth. A couple feet in either direction. All right. Let's see. Who do we have in? We have one of our new members. Kevin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Kevin says, hey, Shiner, you think he's okay to... Well, let me check your channel activity. 8 years. Yes, sirree. There you go. That's one of the new kittens to the pride. And Shine is in. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And we have Dalton. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Dalton looks like he's had his channel for quite a while too, so. That way you can, you know, sub to everybody else and check their, if you want to, check out their other channels. All that fun and yummy stuff. Where did I put that little sucker? Oh boy. And Trapper's in the house. What's going on, Trapper? Thank you for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? We got 2 baits out here and they're getting bites. Got stink bait on the close rod and, you know, night crawl on that further rod. I've got some bites on both. They're pinging on that that stink bait. You're quite welcome. And Bill, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for visiting. We have, what is it, 10 people in, 32 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's the bite on the close rod. You can see pecking. Oh, we have a $9.99. What is that? From Dalton. Thanks, thank you, thank you. That's a super sticker. No, super chat. Oh, you appreciate it? I appreciate that too. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's awesome. You get a meow for that one. Yeah, whenever anyone gets a you know, a super chat or a super sticker or anything like that, or, you know, a new member, they get a meow. So that was terrible, 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 terrible. That's better. Yeah, that first one was horrible. I'll take that one back. Appreciate that, Dalton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every bit helps, you know what I mean? I really do appreciate that, Dalton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're wondering, we're down here on the Mississippi, down by the arch, about a quarter of a mile upstream. I do not know what I did with my dang stuff here. That first couple of bites caught me off guard. Let's see. Jade, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? You're still in school? Well, hopefully you get out soon. I don't know what the weather is down by you, but up or whatever the case may be, but hope it's good enough to get out, get outside and enjoy the enjoy the, you know, the winter season, December, the holidays, or whatever you want to, Xmas, whatever you want to call it. I don't want to insult anybody by saying the wrong. Lauren says, hi, dude. Hi, Dade, I mean. Jay Fishing says, hi, Dade. Bill Owen says, Dano, nice. Big old carp in your profile picture. Nice, bro. Yeah, there's some awesome channels. Awesome channels, and part of our pride to check out. I gotta get up and look around here. He's around here somewheres. I think I set her over here, so I wouldn't lose her. Yeah, coffee's cold already. Dang, it must be cold out here. Yeah, that stuff gets cold really fast out here when it's these temps. That was my last one too. If I find this sucker, I gotta be put it up. I'm setting right here, like so. Would have put it right here, I think. Anything hitting yet? Let's see, who do we have in? Bill Owens, Dano. Oh, I heard that. I heard that rod. Oh, there he goes again. Yeah, I heard that rod from over there. You know that crackling sound when a rod slides over the concrete or rocks? Oh, see him doing it again? They're being a nuisance. They're just picking up and toying with it. Like the smell, like the taste, but just don't want to commit to it, I guess. And they really were doing the same thing yesterday with worm, too. It's a good sign that they're out here, but them just pull, pull, pull. I'm waiting for one to grab that part of the hook. Even a blue cat, a pound, could get that into his mouth. Yeah, I'm dropped something down here. I'm looking for it. There's my lighter. Bumping that other rod, aren't I? There's quite enough room here. Looks pretty good. And that looks pretty good. Hopefully I just don't step over here and so I was checking out over here and I heard that and the rod just making that noise where sorry about that. Chat was kind of acting all wonky on us. Let's see, Dano, Bill Owens, Jay Fishing. Sorry about that. Chat will do that sometimes. Yeah, I heard that rod scratch from over there. I'm just gonna have to look through this stuff nice and slow. Ugh, crap. Pickles, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Bill says, hi, Pickles. What's the weather like in Ontario? Oh, boy, I don't even want to know. I do not even want to know. As cold as it is right now down here, it's 39 degrees. 7 degrees Celsius, that's about, well, actually, you're warmer than we are, technically. 7 degrees Celsius is about, what, 42 degrees Fahrenheit? 39, well, it's about the same, give or take. A few degrees in the direction, so. What's happening with the fishing? We're getting some bites. It's just we got stink bait on the close rod. They keep popping that real hard. They're just not committing to it. And the other rod's got night crawler on it. We're getting bites on both rods. It's just they're doing the tick 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 stuff. See them? Close rod. And that stink bait, I've got a pretty good hook on there. So if I do get a blue cat or something, a good one, I can probably land a 25, 30 pound one on that close rod. Now the far rod's got like a little night crawler quite a bit closer to the bank, so you got a much smaller hook on. Trying to see if I might be able to get actually some cut bait. I mean, if I caught, you guys should have reminded me yesterday about the little drum I caught. Them little suckers are great for bait this time of the year. I should have kept that little sucker for bait. There it is. Dang. Wow, that rolled all the way down there. That's a feat of luck. Yeah, I have no, I don't even want to admit, I don't know what everyone is about tobacco. YouTube doesn't pay till the 21st of the month. And I don't know how anyone is about tobacco, so I won't talk about it, but and I have some money on my PayPal account, but that's to get my ID tomorrow. Because I have to get my birth certificate and my ID and all that other stuff, and so I can't really touch. I got just enough to get my ID, and I don't know how folks are with tobacco, so I'll just mention it real quick. Yeah, I'm down to a black and mild, if you guys know what that is, and these things are harsh. You can't really, you just gotta pop on them, really. Now, I know you guys, some of you folks may not even know that I smoke because I do it off camera. Because I know a lot of folks, they don't mind you knowing you're smoking, they just don't want to see it. Because a lot of folks have stopped smoking and they don't want to, even being around tobacco is, yeah, that's too much for them. Which I can understand, I really can. I can definitely understand that. Let's see, Bill. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thanks for joining us today. She's a nice 39. We popped back up to 39 degrees. It's just been bouncing up and down on that 39, 38 degree level. But needless to say, if I had another $5 on my PayPal account, I could get at least a pack of smoke. I'll make do. I will make do. Oh, did I miss somebody? Oh, thanks, Trapper. Appreciate that. Yeah, I know how a lot of folks are, especially my my landlord, Miss Vanessa. She don't mind knowing that. She just does not want, because she smoked for years and she just does not want to be around it anymore. Which like I said, I can totally understand. If I ever stop, chances are I'd be the same way. See him pecking on that close rod again? I would sure love to have some skipjack herring, but I was looking online where to order it. That stuff's hard to find. The bait shop's closed this time of the year, so that's out of the question. Walmart don't have it. They have, what is it, frozen shad. You have blood clots in your lungs. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, it can. I know folks that, basically smoke for years and it not bother them, and yet someone in their family winds up having problems with it from secondhand. I try my best to smoke outdoors. I don't even like smoking around my cats. I really don't. 99% of the time I'll go out on the porch, because I know how secondhand smoke can even affect them. And people don't understand that about your pets. You can get them sick from your secondhand smoke. We were in a 2-wheel drive truck. We weren't prepared. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You mean the inhaler thingies? They are so expensive. Wow. Plus, that's just another thing I got to charge up. I got enough stuff to charge already. I got a cell phone. I got, what is it? 2 power packs I got to charge up. I got my mic systems I got to charge up. And oh, we're sideways? Oh, sideways, driver sideways, bud. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. We went to high school in Wilmington, and live in and live in Ernest Billy for 15 years. Let's see who we have in. Andrew, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? No, we haven't caught anything as of yet. The live feed's like 8 minutes long. Haven't been in too long. We're working on it. It's getting later in the day, but we're getting some bites. There's stink bait on the close rod, and we've also got see night crawl on the far rod there. They're hitting it, they're just not really committing to it. Yep, come on, fishy. Let me refresh these rods. Oh, yeah. See what's going on. This had a number of hits, but it won't commit to it. Looks like they got most of it off. Yep, they clean almost all that stuff off. And this is just a little tube with some stinky old stink bait stuck to it. I'm just trying to stick this down on where the treble hooks are, hoping something's going to get a nice taste for it. I'm trying not to handle this stuff in as much as I can, because once you get this stuff on your hands, it ain't never going to come off. You have to refresh this about every 10 minutes too, because that stuff does dissolve out there. That's a bite on worm. I figured they'd be pecking on that. I wouldn't be able to even see them from over there. That's what they're doing. Oh, you guys, I should, never mind. There are a couple bald eagles over there right behind us. Just kind of soaring up around over there. There's a lot of interesting wildlife down here. Let's put an, well, I don't know what's wrong with that worm. I mean, just. Hate to get this stuff on my hands. Yuck. Get off. Get off. Yuck. Gross. Not much stuff that grosses me out in this world, but stink bait does. I don't know why. Just does. Yeah, this stuff is like, woohoo. That's gross. Ah. Should have let it dry out even more. Oh. I was just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. 52 minutes in. We have 12 thumbs up. 12 people in, 30 thumbs up. That's awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. See Pickles, Jay Fishing. See Trapper. Dearbird King. I believe I know King. Oh, there's a bite on the floor rod. I don't think they can find that nightcrawler out there. When I smear a little stink bait on a sucker, that they hit it. Oh, I missed him. I don't think that these are Walmart bought worms. I don't think they can actually find, because these things are really, if you've ever seen the process that some places go through to clean the worms out before they put them up, it's ridiculous. They wash them 1,000 times. Takes all the scent to the suckers. And that's what I think is going on. They can't find that nightcrawler out there. But if I put a little stink bait on it, they're finding it. There's I don't know what that was. That came almost totally out of water, just like. That kind of looked like a grass carp, but that was way, way out there. And that was dang near to the other side of the river. I was like, whew. You'd be lucky to hit that with a cannon. Let's see, Dalton and Billy, it is cold out here. Are you getting snow? I love the snow coming down. I love it too. It's just I don't like being out in it anymore. for too long. When I was a kid, I could sit out in that stuff for hours. It wouldn't even bother me. Now, look, I can take it for about 20 minutes. I was down to our first real good snow at O'Fallon Park fishing for trout, and I got covered, and I mean covered in snow. I couldn't believe how much of that stuff I got on me. And Joe, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Hope you're enjoying your evening. Yeah, if you guys hear that stuff in the background, that's me trying to get this stuff off my hands. Yoo-hoo. We got snake bait on the close rod, and we have, what is it, night crawl on the far rod. Ruth says, hi, Joe. On smell-o-vision, yeah, I guarantee you. I actually think they do have smell-o-vision, and I'm glad you don't have it. Here comes a big old dredging barge. To the right, it's about ready to go by. I mean, water's getting so low down here, they've got their dredging barges out, which is basically just a gigantic barge with, actually looks like a crane barge. It's just got a gigantic crane in the front of it. Check this out when it comes by. Sounds stinky bait. You got MBP. Yep, there's a bite on worm. Popped it once or twice there. Far rod. Are we crooked? Can't tell. Yeah, I think the camera angle might be crooked. Is the camera angle crooked? And there goes the barge. See, this is what I believe does that. Oh, it's good? Okay. Because I'm looking at the levels and they look okay. And there goes that big old barge. All right, thanks, Pickles. Appreciate that. Tell them large barge sent you. Moose LOL. Laughing up. We have 12 people in, 32 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. No, that's just a seagull. Yeah, that's just a seagull on the far right coming into view. Yep, tell him large barge sent you. And we had a, what's it, missed call. Full battery charge. I got her on the charger, like, the power pack. And Stephen Merchant, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We also have let's see, Dalton says, hey, Steven, and Pickles says, hey, Steven. Steven saying hello back. Well, that was a big barge, too. My hands are just, like, oily and ugh. What's my favorite catfish bait? It would have to be herring. Yeah, it would have to be herring, and then night crawlers comes next. And I've got night crawlers on them, but these are Walmart brand. Obviously, they're not putting out enough scent because I have to put stink bait on them to get the fish to find them. Yeah, herring is probably it. Steven says, hey, Bill, all good here. You okay? And Bill says, I'm good. Thanks, buddy. I should put night crawl on both rods, to be honest. Because they do not want to seem to commit to that stink bait. Even though they should. I mean, what the heck is that? I wonder what that was. I'll refresh these rods. I'll be back in just a minute. Every 10, 15 minutes, you got to refresh this stink bait because it falls off the hook. It'll dissolve even in this ice cold water. Let's see, this one goes out. This one comes in first and then goes back out, and the other one comes in and goes back out. Feels like it's still on there. Yep, she's still on there. A little bit fell off. Yep, you're glad you do not have smell-o-vision. Yeah, I got the tube on there, so it's got, because this is sticky stink bait, but it needs something to stick to. And if you put it on like just a straight up treble hook, it'll fall right off. But if you put that tube on there, it'll hold on there. Plus, you know, push that stuff inside the tube, so even if it does fall off completely in a couple minutes, you've still got some leaking out. Let's put a fresh worm on here. Guys, just tuning in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Don't forget to double tap that screen for me. For all of us, double tap, double tap, double tap. Really would be great to get a pack of cigarettes on the way home. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Icky, gunky, yuck, yuck. Did I mention this stuff's gross? Why is that line all the way to heck over there? Shouldn't be. It should be over here. That's where she should be, over there. It said this current is, it goes around in circles. One minute it'll be going to the right, the next minute it'll be going to the left. Kind of screwy. You have to keep checking your lines and tightening them and loosening them as the current moves them around. You could, I suppose you could hold like a 2 or 3 ounce weight here. It might hold, but probably wouldn't, because this is a sand bank. Once you get past these rocks, it turns totally to sand. That's pretty good. Oh, yeah. Pretty good. Oof, my fingers are cold. I gotta get my gloves back on. I gotta get my gloves on and my stinky. Now I'm gonna get my cheap gloves. I don't even want to put my expensive gloves on. My good gloves that work on the screen. Yeah, I'm not getting that with that stuff in them. These ones are like, I think 4 for like $5 or something. But the other ones are like $10. The ones that work on the screen. Gross. I did that again. I think I did. I think I did. I didn't even bad a job. Glasses fell off. Let's see what's going on. Dalton pickles, yeah, I have to try out. Method feeders. There we go. Sent to do, use dental floss and put it around the liver. I almost thought about going to get some chicken livers today at Schnucks. I just It's another 2 bus ride. It's stuff is so expensive to that works down here. Chicken liver would work really good. Agave chicken livers lobbed out there. Of course, the little ones would probably tear it up. And who do we have in? Let's see. Coops, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? If you want, I can do this, and that way you can check out other people's channels if you want. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. She's like 39 degrees down here, so yeah, she ain't real pleasant. Well, now she's down to 37. Dalton says, hey, Pierre. And Trapper says, merch, hey, bro. Good luck, Dalton. Hope you catch a bunch of monsters. If you're heading out, good luck, too. Why does it look blurry across the way? It's probably my screen doing it. And who do we have in? Fishhead Videos, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming in and visiting. What's going on? See, Lauren says, hey, Fishhead. And Steven says, hey. Hi, Ray. Dalton says, hey, Fishhead. Fishhead says, hey, back. Yeah, we're trying down here. There's some decent blue cats out here. It's about a 30-foot drop off right off the edge here, and we're got stink bait on the close rod, and I've got night crawl on the far rod. No BS. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? No BS says, hey, Fishhead. Got a big old train behind us. Says, hey, Trapper. It's the hour and 15 minutes in. 11 people in, 36 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Started targeting bluegill and crappie. That might be my next step, going up to, just a lake, just catching some bluegill tomorrow. You still haven't caught a blue cat yet? Well, there are a ton of them down here. They're just, without the right bait, they're hard to catch. If I had some, some old neon night crawlers, or some garden variety night crawlers, some herring, maybe some kind of decent cut bait, even like cut carp, I'd probably be catching them. But let's see, no BS says Jay Fit, hey Jay, hey Rude, hey Pickles, and hey Odin. All you catch is channel cat, huh? Are there blue cats down by you? Because there's some places there aren't blue cats. I only caught one yesterday. He was about a pound, but I had a couple of real good hits, and I saw one hit over here to the right about 30 pounds. That's why I brought the stink bait out. I got a line of it going around here with hoping to get one. I don't know if they're here. Well, you can check on you should be able to check with your conservation department and check that map to see where the blue cat are, because if you go, I think further up, well, further down south, they start, disappearing, and they'll run up and down the Mississippi as far as their locations. But if you go anywhere away from the Mississippi, they tend to disappear from Missouri waters. And I'm hearing some eagles up there. They're so high up you can't even see the suckers. Let's see. Steven says, hi, Shannon. Oh, Shannon's in. Hey, Shannon, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Hi, Shannon. See, Trapper says, hi, Shannon. I thought you'd be out on the water today. These are beautiful spots down here just during the wintertime. They're hard to catch anything, even with the right bait. I gotta go, Fish Shed. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for visiting. Appreciate it. Yep, Steven says bye. Once I get in the groove of chatting and I don't have to worry about my rods pulling in here, I can. But then again, I always have to keep an eye on them down here because you never know when one's going to get smart, Alec, and try to pull your rod in. So Dalton Owen says, pickle bass fishing on the fly is fun. They put up a good fight. I just bought a fly rod recently too. I'm hoping gonna enjoy it. It came with some poppers, and I've got some dry flies and everything, and there gonna be some interesting content coming up in the spring with it. I haven't used one really good for about two or 3 decades, so it's gonna be interesting. The first real big fish I get on it. And Dirty, what's going on? I have fun with it. I hope I do. I've used cut bait on it before down on the river and just cast it down on the bottom. I've gotten some big old catfish on it before in the past. And I'm good with decently good. I need some, refresher course there about not making sure you look behind you before you take the right cast, because Yep, Dirty says, hi, no BS. And Dirty says, hi, Steven. Let me go check these rods out. Oh yeah, this water just went up. Wow. I was standing here a minute ago. Yeah, I think that's the moon. That's a lunar cycle. You remember we've got the river when the water is going up. I mean, when the moon gets full, it's quite good. It's uh-oh. What is that stuff on my line? I don't know what that is. Just like algae or something. All right, get some more. Get some more of this stinky, stanky stuff on the dang hook. Ain't never coming off, folks. Look, our shoreline's disappearing here. We ain't got any rain upstream. This is, I guarantee this is from the lunar cycle. Water's actually coming up because of that moon phase. Try a little closer. I'm going out there pretty far. Let's try closer. Might be doing this wrong. I mean, thinking they're out there deep. We've gone up, yeah, we've gone up a good 8 inches of water pretty quick. Interesting looking rock. I found some unique fossils down here. When I was younger, I found a, well, not here, but I found it upstream. I found a claw, I believe it was a velociraptor or something. Yeah, that was a bite. Yeah, they're just being a nuisance. They won't commit to hitting it. You'll see that rod go dink dink a couple times and they'll let it go. Damn. Looks like both of them are pretty good. Gonna give that a little refresher before I come back in chat with folks. Now it went right back down. That's weird. My gloves. See, we have Karen. What's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Tara's in the house. What's going on, Tara? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Hi, Karen. Hi, Tara. What's going on? Root says, hey, Dirty. Thanks for coming in and visiting, Tara. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, she's like 39 degrees, 38 degrees, and she keeps popping back in around, so you've got to get back to work. Oh, thanks for that super chat, Dalton. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Just have a good day, everybody. Don't forget to get that a thumbs up and a you got a meow coming for that one. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps out the channel much. If I don't want him down there, little sucker, keeps nipping at it. Thanks for that, Dalton. You have a good day, okay? Jay Fishing says, hey, Karen. Jordan says, hey, thank you, Dalton. Who's are? Trapper and Scotty, hello, sir. Well, I'm glad I brought my gloves. I always thank donors. I get to hear meow. uh, well, I really should thank you more than anybody else. Sorry, you thank everybody for their support and everything. Like I said, this is your channel as much as it is mine. There it says, Slap says, here, pull this. That don't work on me. I'm double jointed, so my you know, when you pull someone's finger, it pops. Don't work on me. Guess I got old cartilage and everything. Tora says, hi, Bill. Bill, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jay says enjoys watching you. I appreciate that, Jay. Appreciate that. I really do. Extra chunky. I don't get it. That's a little. Extra. Yeah. Intestinal humor again. Just checking, Trapper. You're not a troll, are you? Because usually don't run to intestinal humor except for trolls. Karen says, hello, Bill. That's a bite on the far rod. Someone's bouncing it. Someone's definitely nipping at it. I was going dink, dink, dink. One bad problem with kind of focusing on one type of bait for one type of species, if they don't want to cooperate, you're kind of stuck. You're kind of stuck with not catching much. Now, I wonder what that was. It wasn't a bite. It was just some crap hit my line. Yeah, we've actually got some barge activity upriver right now. They're getting... No, that might have been a bite because the back of that worm's been chewed on. Like, I might leave it like that. See if I can coax anything to hitting. Sometimes if you leave that worm dangle, there goes my worm. Oops. Crap. That's not good, Michael. Glad I noticed it. Spilling your worms isn't that bad. It's spilling them and not noticing you spill them. Because the worms will get away on you. Yeah, I'll have to grab some soil for them on the way back. I still got about a half dozen. That's 3 trips they last. That's not bad. Whew. Spilling your worms ain't bad. It's spilling them and not noticing. That's bad. Bye-bye, worms. Have a good life. See, bouncer slab, nature. Yeah, wife feeds the ducks behind your back. Yeah, I can imagine she's doing that. My sister used to do that actually when I was out fishing. Any kind of bait that the ducks or something would eat, you better watch it around her. You Karen, LOL. Good MVP. See, Karen, LOL Trapper. You're not a troll. Yeah, just you know, intestinal humor is usually, you know, the poop jokes are usually in their class. What was a bite on the call rod again? Crap! And they're just not committing. I saw the rug go ding, ding, ding a couple times, and that's it. They're done. That's frustrating when they keep doing that. And I'm leaving the worm dangle. See, he's just chewing on the back end of that worm ever so lightly. I was like, right there. Stepping on any of my equipment. And this has still got bait on it. She's still got bait on it. All sticky. I mean, if a blue cat comes up to that, he should grab it and pull. And there's a treble hook underneath that gob, so you're good as butt. It's pretty good. Holding. Every time, man. Bouncer slab. Crabs might also be picking at it. In this cold water, I'm not sure if there's no crabs down here, but there are crawfish. And there are a lot of small, like blue cat and stuff down here too. I mean, a lot of blue cat like this big and a lot of drum about that size. That's why I got a little hook on that one. And I got a little bitty tiny, tiny trout hook. Sam? Peck, peck. I can feel that something's just mouthing it. I picked it up and I could feel him peck once or twice, and then, or I could even, oh, this, really? I just tried to sit down. You guys saw that, right? Up. They got their cell phones out again. Yeah, they could be real small. Still like to catch them. And I wasn't getting any bites where they're hitting now. Yesterday, I tried down there. They moved in quite a bit closer to the bank. That lunar cycle I was talking about, drawing them in shallower, which means it's drawing the bigger ones in shallower too. I guess. Not much. I mean, a couple feet. Ooh, they're target practice across the river again. See, we have I can't see that. 14 people win, 45 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. An hour and 42 minutes in. Yep. You guys probably can't hear that on the mic. No BS says, Karen, woohoo. And the bite on the yep, nibbling at it. You keep seeing him keep hitting. Yeah, they're bound to make a mistake eventually and get themselves hooked. See, no BS catfish wood in my Ric Flair voice. BS says, woohoo, Tara. And Jay Fishing, LOL Scotty. And Jay Fishing, woohoo. When you little suckers make a mistake and get hooked. It's too late now. By the time I set one up, oh, don't woo too loud. Someone will call the cops. I don't woo. Unless I have a fish on. Then I'll woo. Yeah, Travis is the one that woos. Plate of lasagna coming, huh? Is Garfield around here? What the hell along doing it again, dang it. Oh, there's a close rod popped pretty good there. Oh yeah, bouncer lasagna sounds pretty great. I got 2 hot dogs in my bag. That's my dinner. Hard pressed to use it for bait if I thought that it would actually work. It's actually hamburger helper, 4 cheese lasagnas, and well, don't be telling people your recipes. Like my muscatoli, I'm not going to tell anyone that it's a particular type of hamburger helper with a. Love hot dogs with chili and cheese. Oh, I love them too. It's just they don't love me. Yeah, they don't love me if I put that chili on there with the hot dogs and the cheese and just yeah. My cats don't like me the rest of the night. You know what I mean? That's an intestinal joke. No S, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Thanks for you. Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh yeah, they're painful though, but as I hate having to make something to eat or that's going to hurt. If someone wants to make it for me, yeah, that's fine. Doris says hi, Maddie. And Steven says hi, Maddie. And Noah says hi, Karen. Noah says hi, Steven. Steven, Noah says, did the stickers arrive? OBS asks, Maddie, what was that you were driving the other night? Jarper says, hey, no apps. Hey, bro. No apps says, I was with was live again tonight. Home now. And no F says, hey, what's going on, Scotty? Beat again. She's acting weird. No F says that was a good tractor. I thought, you suckers again. Let me go again. And hopefully fish get hooked eventually. And the bang. Weird. There's still a good chunk on there. Just a big old chunk of stinky stink bait. Oof, man, it works better if you open the bail, Michael. Ugh. Suck that little sucker in, and little babies seem to like it. I mean, I'm getting pecks on it. Big old barge went by. I missed that one. Yeah, nice little chunk of night crawl on this one. People say fish are dumb. Well, and how come it's called fishing and not catching? If fish were that dumb, it'd be called catching. because we catch them all the dang time. All right, that looks pretty good. Keep stepping on my dang worm bucket. That looks pretty good. Let's see, what did I miss in the chat? On your page, Tara, bouncer slabs of real nature. Yes, definitely, and much better. Meow. No F's my email, Scotty. Scotty's, I'm a professional catch man. I graduated fishing, years ago. Oh, dang. You see that rod? That far rod? Yeah, these things are getting on my nerves. I'm gonna have to set by this sucker for a while. If they are hitting, they won't commit, so I'm gonna have to try to hook their butts before they get a chance. Because that rod that was a good pull bite. That wasn't no little tiny fish. Might have only been a pound or so, but what they're doing is they're taking that worm piece by piece off the hook. That line went slack. Current's changing again. I hold the rod, but I don't want to keep my hands out of my pockets too long. Why do I keep smelling my hand? You know it's going to make me sick. It's kind of like when you know you're going to get a static electrical shock if you touch something and you're going to do it anyways. Like, I know this is going to happen. Ow. And do that when I'm standing here. They're sneaky. If I sit down here, they won't touch the sucker. But if I go back over there, I'll look over and I'll see that rod bounce. Barge is on the other side of the wall there. I can hear him. Yeah, this place is backed up big time with barges. Upstream. Plus those 18-wheelers on the walk down here, they're just lined up and down the road waiting to drop off their, you know, their corn, grain, soybean, all that other stuff. Must not have hit the right spot, that cast, huh? It looked like it was in the right spot. Didn't like the way I hooked the worm good. Sucker. Oof. Put this on, shouldn't I? Guess I better put this on. Yeah, I should have built the fire here. I really should have. And it's too late now. By the time I get the wood and everything situated. Hey, what? Probably here would be the best spot for a little fire. Because that way I could sit right by it and warm my hands up right there. It's frustrating. When I go over there, I know they're going to hit. My legs are getting tired of running back and forth. I'm going to turn back around and see that rod being pulled. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. Let's see. Landon, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And NJ, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you visiting, NJ. New Jersey. Hey, what's... I saw you catching pretty good slabs this morning. Well, not actually. When I was on there, you caught a number of those smaller ones, and they were under your. I think you were working on like 10 and a quarter inchers, and they were like 9 inchers. So, heck, I take a 10-inch drum right now. So, Bill Owens and Landon. Appreciate you guys coming in and visiting today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 14 in, 50 thumbs up. It's awesome. Just punched over the 2-hour barrier. We've got, let's see, we're at 100% charge still. Yeah, this battery extender, this one's working pretty good. Let's see, Bill Owens says, hi, Landon. And Landon says, hi, Bill. Jay Fishing says, hi, Landon. Do you guys, Burrito, oh, Burrito, hey, what's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for coming in. What's going on? Let's see, Jay Fishing says, hey, Burrito. Yeah, we're getting bites. It's just they won't commit to it. I mean, I've got stink bait on the close rod there, night crawler on the far rod. Every once in a while, I'll look over there and I'll watch the rod bounce 4 or 5 times, and before I can get to it, they won't hit all the way. And Burrito says, hey, Jay. Jay Fishing says, IB subbed, and Tara, Lisa Darling, and Burrito, hi, Maddie. See, Trapper Scotty says, hey, Lady Lisa. And Landon Bullock, Jay Fishing would sub back, but I can't view your channel since I'm not a mod. You guys, is that okay? I usually leave that to my mods. All righty. There you go. Appreciate you coming in. There you go. You should be able to do that now. And Cindy, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Not a whole lot. We're getting bites. It's just they won't commit. I've got stink bait on the close rod. I got night crawlers on the far rod. Up Terry, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, these are definitely little blue cap, but I can't seem to get at least a bigger one to come down here and hit this hit the night crawlers and stuff. The smaller ones are just nicking and nicking and nicking away at it. Yeah, that lunar cycle, I guess, is pulling in these fish, and I wish I had some, old stinky worms, some good ones, or some good skipjack herring or something. There goes one of my gloves in the water. Get back here, you little sucker. Glad that was one of my waterproof ones. It's a beautiful day. I mean, you can't complain. Even it's cold as heck fire out here, but see, No BS says, hey, Terry. And Terry says, howdy, Mr. Jersey. At close rod again. Just jiggled again. Terry says, hi, Miss Tara. And Cindy says, hi, Mr. Scotty. Trapper says, hi, Terry. Skipjack. Cindy says, how are you? We're losing our, some reason we're getting some pretty bad Wi-Fi signal down here. Cindy says, hi, Maddie. And Noah says, Mr. Terry. And Noah, NJ says, yeah, stream died there for a second. It something's up with the something is definitely up with the live signal down here today. That's second or third time it's done that today. Cindy says, hi, David. Dara says, hey, Lucifer. Hi, David. Dara says, hey, Lucifer. Yeah, that barge upstream, we got a lot of barge traffic, so it's knocking up a heck of a lot of debris. Jerry says, hey, Mr. Cod. Dara says, hi, David. Are you guys moving houses? Won't be here long? Oh, sorry, David. I forgot to say, hey, thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of gunk bouncing through my line. Hang on, folks. I got to redo this. You can see the barges over there. They're just knocking crap all over the place. Yeah, we've got the old tube rig with, stink bait on there on this one, and the other one's got nightcrawler on it. Get some more stinky old stanky stink bait on here. Yeah, this is triple sticky blood bait gunk. I don't even like handling this stuff because I'm gonna need to use gasoline when I get home to get this crap off my hands. And I'll say it, it's crap. It looks like crap, smells like crap. Yeah. Yeah, I usually don't use that terminology, but this stuff is gross. And I need something that's gonna stink out here with this cold water. And look at this debris is gonna be here all night. Yeah, they must have just knocked up a whole dang brush pile up river or something. Hang on, folks. Be with you in just a second. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm casting out by very far, but it's like 15, 20 feet deep right here. And I've seen a few big blues and stuff hitting the surface. A lot of smaller ones. I'm sure if I had some herring out here, even some chicken livers or something, they might hit it. Make sure that line tightens up right. The last thing you want down here is slack line in this back current. It'll find that one stump or log and it will get snagged on it. I've been lucky down here recently. I haven't lost more than 2 or 3 weights, which is surprising. I usually get snagged the heck out here. All right, what's going on? Let's see. Danny, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Cold Creek, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on, folks? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll do that. David's been pretty cool for a while. He got demodded for kind of a pretty close. Some people would have found that quite offensive. But that was nearly yeah, yesterday was a 2-week mark. That's when I if that I think 3 or 4 times. So it hasn't been. It's been pretty good. See Tara. Hey Danny, and Danny just hopped in, say hi and get the turtle up bedtime now. Bouncer Slab says interesting. And Cold Creek says, hey Jay Fishing, what's going on? Fine, I cannot see it. What the heck? On a weird angle. One of these suckers is on a weird angle. That's better. I just needed that one rod up just a little bit. Yep, that's better. See Coldwater, hey Trapper, and Danny says Bill Trapper, and Tara says cause you get it. Danny says see y'all on the next one, next buzz. All right, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's definitely nipping at that far rod again. No F says later, Danny. Trapper says goodbye. And OBS says, can we get a big woo from everyone? Yep, get a big woo, folks. Woohoo. I don't do woos. Bill Owen says woo, and Trapper says woo. Cindy says woo. And Bob, what's going on? Thanks for coming back in. Woohoo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, Coldwater says woo, and John says woo. No F says woo. Tar says woo. Appreciate you, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 17 in, 55 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Jay Fishing, yep, meow. I'll go. This is my, I'm still going meow. Mine's meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I like my meows better. You can wear, what is it, earbuds when I meow. That one probably cracked Cindy up. Noah says, Kevin, mate. Yep, that one got Cindy. I figured that one would get Cindy. Oh, bang your feet, Al. John was, hey, John, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Any Pen says, hey, Scotty. And no BS is laughing. Sandy's laughing. And I'm laughing too. Fingertip might not be able to feel my fingertips, but I'm still laughing. Tar, Trapper, Kevin, Jay Fishing. And anything, fresh brack straps, quick hunt tonight. I hope I catch you. If you do a live, I'll check you out, Bob. The Bouncer Slab says, hey Tara, strike salmon, troll fleet. Kevin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. How's Miss Tara today? Oh, you shot it here. I got you now. Or says Slabs, you know, you're new here. Kevin Anderson, let's see, Tara. I'm good, Kevin, thank you. See, Slab says, I don't know I don't know nothing. That's my Colonel Clink glasses. I know nothing. And Savage Owl, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? That's one of our newest members to the Pride. What's going on? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? And Rude Empty, Kevin Savage, and No BS Savage Woo. No F's, no Buddy, Rude Buddy, no F Savage Mate, and Trapper, Swag Owl, yep, Swag Owl, thanks, you're quite welcome. You can enjoy all that, the members only stuff, only members of the Pride can enjoy. And what do we have in? Ken Big Fishing, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kevin says rude, and Savage says, hey, Kevin. And oh, yep, that's all the cool little emojis. I've only been monetized less than a month, so I think I'm doing a pretty good. I think our Pride's going pretty strong, and I've got a lot of cool members only stuff, a lot of cutting roof floor stuff I do for my long forms that I just don't have room for, and a lot of short form videos. I think you're going to enjoy it. Hope you enjoy being a member of the Pride, and I'll give you a meow. Meow. See, Ken's, you're doing awesome, making lots of content. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that. And no F's, you do great streams. I appreciate that too. I'm pretty sure that I'm too poor to pay attention. Or am I? Well, I'm definitely poor. I'll admit it. Oh, there's a dang, look at that. Just doubling it. Oh, you. I should have let him keep hitting it. Dang it. How did he miss that? You guys saw doubling over. How did he miss that? Chris had to have seen that rod doubling. Yuck. The more I fish, the more it gets on me. It's like that blob, you know, when that stuff gets on you and it won't come off. The green stuff from it won't come off. Ew. I put something here to wipe my. I can't wash my hands off. The water's too cold. I'll just have to accept the smell. You. He had to hit and pull some of it off, didn't he? But he had to hit and not get hooked. Be one thing if he got hooked. See, what did I miss? Dave, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Jade says, hi, Rude. Hi, No F's. Hi, Roger. Hi, Luca. 2 hours, 30 minutes in, 18 people in, 56 thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. No F says, woo. Rude says, clear all path to walk on. Far rod, far rod. Oh, what happened? You got to be kidding me. Sometimes you get, there's a lot of iron and stuff down here, right? And occasionally that'll happen. Where you'll just be out there and the dang stuff it'll nick on a rock. And this is fluorocarbon. And she snapped off. It wasn't very big. It definitely hit like a rock or something. Crap. Well, time to retime, Michael. And that happens. Kind of tough when your hands are this cold, but I'll give it a shot. See, it's not that soft. I mean, this is 8-pound fluoro. And you'll hit like I said, a piece of iron or something, and it'll just, you get you one nick in that line, and there's no way to tell it's there. I mean, it's so small you can't feel it. And I didn't notice it. If I'd have noticed it, I wouldn't have reeled it all the way in and had to do all this crap. I'll get this back out here in just a second. Hang on, folks. The lights are turning on. Is it that late? I guess it is. That was a pretty good bite, too. That rod was pulling. And that was the first one that wasn't letting go. Kind of stinks. It happens. I mean, this whole thing down here to the left, that's solid iron. That's not rock, that's iron. All right, that is the missed the last eye again. All right, that's back on there. Gotta retire. Yeah, I didn't even take my tackle out of my bag because I haven't gotten snagged yet. That's the first time I got snagged all day. And I had to actually, like I said, it didn't get snagged. I must have hit a chunk of rock, a razor sharp piece, or a piece of iron or something that just, it nicked the line somewhere up and down the line, and just, when I set the hook on that fish, I felt him pull for a second, and it snapped. It's pretty strong stuff too. Try to make this quick. Just rod back out here as quick as I can. Wait. Hook. And she's ready to go. Get that back from the water's edge because that water's jumping up and down on us. All right. What to do with my worms? Yep, it's going back up again. Yeah, she's just bouncing up and down right now because of the water. That lunar cycle is pushing stuff up and down. Oh, my fingers are getting cold. All right, that's back. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. All right, sorry about that, folks. I really am sorry about that one. Yeah, apparently that dang line hit some kind of a iron or something down there, and it must have put a nick in the line or something, and that line snapped on me. But I re-rigged her. And Tabarka, what's going in? Thanks for coming in. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. What's going on? Sorry, we had some equipment problems. Problem is I worry about the baby wipes getting the scent on the bait. And usually it's not a problem. I just wash my hands off in the water, but that water's too cold. I ain't doing that. Ain't that dumb. It puts the lotion on its skin. Baby wipes. Because the ones I have at home, it says lotion impregnate. Never mind. Bouncer bowfin look awesome. Never fished for them, but I would like to. Oh yeah, bowfin or dogfish, they're awesome fish. They like to do jumps like largemouth, except uh, they get quite a bit bigger usually, and there's another bite. Bar rod again. So peck peck. He's still pecking on it. Yeah, they must have the shooting range across the way open, because that's all I'm hearing is bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. A lot of money and ammunition lost over there. I suppose someone cleans up all the casing, so. What do you do to it? Absolutely nothing. Nope, didn't do anything with it. Good God. Really? Is there a beaver down here or something? Because that sounded like a dang beaver hitting the surface. That's pretty close in, too. Well, actually, I hope I don't hook it. That's a fish. That's like... I'm not sure if you heard that on the live feed, but it was like 6 feet from the shoreline right there. Suppose it might have been a beaver. I mean, there are beavers and muskrats down here. I looked behind me to see if someone had thrown a rock in. That was massive, whatever it was. I think it might have, it wasn't loud enough to be, because they do that slap stuff when they hit the water. Let's see, Tara, stop for gas. Think Uzi from half tank. See 14 people in. Not a Toyota. Ooh, there's a. I'm getting bites on both rods here. I'm gonna go down here and check this out. I was getting bites on both rods there. See him just nicking at it? That's probably too close. I've been getting out just a little bit further. My stuff is scattered everywhere down here. Yeah, that barge just kind of messed up everything down here. There's a lot of stuff floating around down here. I think that probably was a just a big fish that it wasn't expecting to get hit by a log or something, and there's a lot of driftwood. It just might have popped it by accident. You notice I double bag the stink bait, make sure I keep it away from everything else. Yeah, if you guys notice, I'm starting to pack her up here. Unfortunately, I think this is going to be another winter skunk. I didn't want to say it till now, but unless I build a fire, in a few minutes it's going to be pitch. I hate to. I mean, oh, you. Well, I guess I'll give it another minute. That was a. Hang on, that made it right down to there, and that doubled it. That was a stink bait there. Let me get this stuff out of here again. What do I do with it? I put it in the bag. Yep, you're right. Yeah, that was a good bite. That rod was just. Did you guys see that bite? He just had her doubled over. Ugh. Pretty sure that was a blue cat. At least a couple pounds had that. I thought I broke the line there for a second. And I thought for sure I'd broke that line. I didn't. I just didn't get a hook into him. All right. One more cast. Gross. 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 Where did I have cast? I didn't have that out for far, did I? It's like, right? Even closer than that. And that stuff just fell off. Oh, yeah, I didn't get it on there good enough. It didn't stick to it all the way. There we go. That's a good piece. Even as sticky as this stuff on is gets, doesn't stay on there all the time. One more cast. One more cast, fishies. All right, where was that? Good. That time I didn't open the bail. Spot knocked it off again. They would start hitting right before dark, wouldn't they? Or right at dark, actually. While I'm putting the stuff up, because I got a lot of stuff to clean up here, I'll just set right by these rods and see if something hits while I'm sitting here. I should have the drag sit on that one. Forgot one thing about those tubes. When you have them like that, you got to let them hit it for a second or two to make sure they got that. They're grabbing it from the right end. Because sometimes they'll grab it in the middle and you won't get a hook into their mouth. Yeah, I always bring extra bait like bread and stuff just in case I need to use it. I mean, obviously I didn't need it today, but never know if you're gonna need it. I always like to if I've got it. Sometimes I don't have it to bring out with me. I'm sure it's getting hard to see these rods. Pretty soon it's going to be impossible. I know I need lights and stuff. I haven't built up the channel big enough yet to get that stuff yet. I just got a really good tripod. All right, that is finally put up right. When you're traveling miles, you got to make sure you get everything in the right bags and the right everything. Bait goes in one bag and tackle goes in the other. Make sure you put your food somewhere it's not going to get hit up. Because when that's all you got to eat, well, you better make sure you don't mess it up. Yeah, that was a good bite on that. That just doubled it over. Crap. I keep smelling it. And I brought lighter fluid. It's just, it wasn't that cold today. I mean, she's starting to get cold now, and the light's about gone. I'm probably not going to get another bite like that again. Not today. That was my chance. That was my chance. Oh. Back over to the bank again here. I don't know where these waves are even coming from. That's weird. Ghost waves. That's really weird. Just come out of nowhere. Something, I got that arm off. Well, I guess I'll shut her down here before she gets too late to be able to see anything. I do enjoy you folks coming in and staying with me, and we had a couple real good bites, and that last one, I'm sorry I missed that one. I really do. That was the bite of the day right there. That rod just doubled over. Appreciate you guys coming in. Lucifer, Burrito. Thanks everyone for joining me today. Cindy, Tara, let's see, Jay Fishing, everyone, all my friends and family on YouTube. I guess I'll kind of shut her down here. The sun is set and she's getting pitch dark. So thank you guys for coming in. I enjoyed everything. Well, yeah, she's getting dark fast. So good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you all on water, my friends. Keep doing what you love, and keep them lines tight, and try to get out if you can. It is a beautiful season. See you around, my friends. Out. See you around Riverfront. Thanks for coming in. Check you guys on the next one.